Hello and welcome to Helsinki Central Railway Station. After line 66, it's pretty natural to create line number 67, which runs from Rautatientori to Laamannin puisto in Torpparinmäki. Now, where the hell is Torpparinmäki? I don't know, but we'll soon find out. And as usual with the buses, starting with the line number 60, the first stop is at Rautatientori. And then the following one is at Kaisaniemen puisto. And then comes Hakaniemi, Haapaniemi, Sörnäinen, Vallilan kirjasto, Hattulantie, Mäkelänrinne, Velodromi. Now I will have to look in my notes. Okay, Koskelantie, Käpylän aukio, and probably Käpylän asema too. Yes, Käpylän asema, that's right. Then it stops here at Tuusulanväylä, which I think I created in the previous video or the one before it. And also at Maunula. Then comes Pirjontie, Alkutie. And then something strange happens, because the following stop is not Lepolantie. So let's see what will happen after the stop at Alkutie, which is probably here. Well, the bus turns, surprise, surprise, right to Päivänsalantie, and now I will have to check what that is in Swedish. Oh, Päivänsalanvägen. How original. Then it's following one is called Jakokunnantie, Skifteslagsvägen, and the stop comes one crossing before that, so and then it's Jakokunnantie 23. Surprising. Which is here. And then Halkosuontie, Vedakärrsvägen in here. I thought this was going to be a long line, but I think I will be surprised in the end. The beginning was surprisingly quick. Ripusuontie, Ripukärsvägen. A strange stop, but okay. I will. There are 3 of them. One to one direction and two to the other direction. I will just create one of them, or 2 of them to make things easier. They come in here. And then we will stop at Raiviontie, and that stop is called Rötjansvägen, and it will come. Okay, now this is the funny thing. It should be, the stop should be right there where I've already created some track. Let's not make it an issue. Let's just face it this way. And then let's delete the station and let's make it a part of Raiviontie, which has more with the truth to do. This, I think, was one of the problems I was going to solve later on. And so the problem has been solved. There we go. And the following stop is Rakovalkeantie. Oh. There's another single lonely stop to the other direction. I think we will just skip it, to be honest. I don't need it to anything. Then let's see what happens. The following stop is Kuusimiehentie, an interesting name for a stop. And the translation is even more interesting. You will see it shortly. And I think you will understand it if you're understanding what I'm babbling on this video. And the following stop is Torparimäentie, Torparbacksvägen. And then we go on here. The keyboard has started acting funny. And then we stop at Kärrätuantie, Tingstuguvägen. Some of the names are pretty funny because they're pretty old-fashioned in Swedish. And then we have Asessorintie, Assessorsvägen. Did you have one or two S's in that? One in Finnish, two in Swedish. Okay, simple enough. And two more stops to go, which means this was actually pretty simple. The length of the line is actually pretty perfect. What's this stop then? Interesting. Interesting, because there is a stop on this side of the road, which is not visible on the map. But okay, we'll just skip it. I mean, it's not visible on the line map. It's visible on the map, but not on the line map. Interesting. And finally the terminus at Laamanin puisto, Lagmansparken. And there we go. One more line, or the tracks of one more line, successfully created. Now we need to create the line, which will probably not pose very big issues. This has been a very straightforward operation so far, and I think it will be until the very end. Sorry for being so quiet today. I'm actually pretty deep in my thoughts at the moment. Sometimes things happen in life, sometimes they are not too nice, but it's never too bad to make videos. It just makes you a bit more quiet at times. There we go. Line ready. What we have to do next is we will of course have to find the trains for it. And to do that, we will have to go back to what we did yesterday, or in yesterday's video, which I can tell you a secret, was not recorded yesterday. Oh, it was. It was, by the way. Yes. Anyway, let's clone this one. And make it number 127. Let's have a look at the line. 1 hour 18 minutes running time. What's the real timetable is the interesting question. And I guess it is around 15 minutes, so that's what we'll have to adapt to and buy too many of these, but who cares? Really, you can never have too many trains. A couple more. And that's it. Line is up and running. We are ready with today's video, and what remains to be said is bye. We'll be back tomorrow.